Now, in our previous class, we learned how to link a site to database. That's MySQL database. So in our class, we are going to learn how to create a registration page and also how to submit all information to MySQL server. For a start, let's open the site we created yesterday. All we did is we came to site, we created a new site. So we don't have to create a new one again. All we have to do is we manage the sites we have already. So come to manage site. When you come to manage site, select the site you created. We created Dangold. So select Dangold and then click done. Automatically the files we have inside Dangold will be loaded here. Inside Dangold we have all these files. We have index. These files are just like the PHP and the HTML works we've created so far in that folder. If you didn't see these files, you can go to Windows file to deactivate it. If you want to bring it back out, go to Window and activate it back. Listen. So I want to open my index file, and we did this one yesterday. We connected this database yesterday. Okay. So now this index file, open it, double click, or you drag it inside the environment. When you double click, this is what we have. So this is where we stopped. Now without wasting much of our time, let's quickly create a form here. Let's type something like become a member. I want to create a form, so you go to insert form. Now inside the form I want to create a table. First let's check what we have in our database. Let's check if everything is correct. Okay, everything is correct. So these are the field names we need. How many field names? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's omit this ID because the database will take care of this one by itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So insert table. Okay, let's say I need 11 rows, and the table width I want it to be 400. Okay, these two cells I can merge them together and type something like fill in the information below carefully. I can change this to okay. Now we have names. I can just type full names, gender, age, occupation. Which other thing do we have? Let's check. ID, names, gender, age, occupation, address, phone number, email. Address, phone number, email. You can type whatever you like from here, but it is from the MySQL database server that you have to be cautious of what you type. On this part here, you can put anything you want. That's the email, the username now, and the password. Now after this, you can bold everything you have here. Then I can create my insert text box, text field. Okay, can increase the thickness, that's the width. You can give it 35. You can copy this, Ctrl C, paste here, and in every other places. Now in this part, I want to create a submit button. So insert insert what? Form button. Okay, now we have it. I need another one for cancel or reset. Instead of me going back to create another one, I can just copy this, Ctrl C, now paste again, Ctrl V. This one is for submit, so it's already on submit. You can change the name to register. If you don't want submit, you can make it register. And this one, I want to make it cancel, so I can type cancel here, and I can even reset the form. Okay, now after this, the next thing for us to do is to is to link the whole of the form now to database. But first, the names of these fields has to correspond with the way we type our field names from database. The name of this field, for instance, now is text field. The one for this is text field 2. This one is text field 3. But it has to be, the name has to be changed to the way we type it exactly from the server, like address, capital A, and the rest, though is letter D, small letters. Or you can come here to check out how you did it. So everything is in title case. Only the beginning is in capital letter, except, oh yeah, only the beginning, and the rest are in small letter, except for ID. So all you have to do is just come back here. All you have to do is just come here for names. Just type names like this. Whatever you type here, like I said, does not really matter. But the name of this thing, they matter most. So names, which is this. Now for gender, capital G, E-N-D-E-R. Age. Occupation. Address. Phone number. What do we use for phone number? Let's check. Just phone. Okay. So all you have to do for this one is just password. And for password has to be a secret code, so put it in code like this, then press enter. So you save, Ctrl S. Now the next thing is for us to connect this whole form now to database. So all you have to do first is select the whole of the form like this. Select the whole of this form. As you know, this is the form, and inside the form we have a table. Select the whole of the form. How do you know the whole of the form is selected? When you select it, check the code, you discover that everything in between that form is selected. Check it now. So select the form, then you come to server behavior. Click on add connection, which is this plus here. Then select insert record. When you select insert record, this dialog box will appear. Now insert record, yeah, after server behavior, click on this add connection. So select insert record. From insert record, this dialog box will appear. So which database are you using? I'm using Dangled. Which table? Because it may be possible you have more than one table. So I'm using census table. Now the column, what about the column? Well, these are all the columns we have. So by the time I'm done with the form, now after I click this register, now where is it going to go? That's after inserting, go to where? We've not created that. So let's quickly create that. I can save the whole of this page again. Save the whole of this index.php as a confirmation page. Let's do that. File, save as. I can save as reg confirm.php since we still have form in that one too. So click save. Now all we have here is the same thing as what we have inside index.php. So what will make this one stand out? Because this one has to be a confirmation page that you have been registered. So I can just come here and type something like your entry has been received. So I can just highlight what we have there, can give it this. Your entry has been received. So this is the only thing that makes this page different from this page here, because this one is a confirmation page. So I can save, Ctrl S. So come back here, because this was what we are trying to link, the main index. So select the form again, which is this. Select the form. Now come to this add connection, insert record. Okay, census. Now by the time I'm done, where should it go? Password does not get a value, but others get a value. Why is that? This is an error. Let's check. There's an error here. We didn't type the password well. It's wrongly spelled here. It's not supposed to be 2W. Enter. Ctrl S. Now, so all we have to do now is, okay, and since we've made an error here, it's advisable you come back here to we did it. It was this one we copied and then we created this. The only thing that changed is this. We can come here and change this one too, because this one too must have added that 2W, so S. Just make sure everything you have here is the same as what you have here. The only thing that will change is just the confirmation. Alright, so after this, select the whole of the form again. Then come here to add connection. Insert record. Now check that password now. Do you see? Password gets a value. Do you see? Alright, so where is it going to? It's going to this reg confirm. So choose reg confirm. Reg confirm. Then click OK. OK again. So it's done. Now save, Ctrl S. Let's check this on the browser now and see if it works well. F12 to preview on browser, or you come here and select preview in Firefox. So let's wait for it. Okay, this is it. Now let's fill the form. Okay. Let's say Belu 1 2 3 4. Now click register. When I click register, then do you see it's redirecting me now to what? Reconfirm.php. So it means I'll now something like your entry has been received. So it means what we've done is okay. Do you understand now? So that is for that. But some people, they may go to a site and when they see the form, they may just come here and put only full name. Let's say maybe Chiamaka Glory Ifechuku. Gender female. Age maybe 21. And then they just jump to username Chiami and password Chiamaka girl. And then they just click register. It doesn't make any sense this way because some of these things are missing. If I send this now, register, it will register that one too. How do we know that one too is registered? Let's check our database and see. Come to this localhost. Let's refresh this place now. Resend. So this is it. Bello Giwa Gabriel. We enter this data twice. That's why I have it, so I can delete it. Okay. It goes off. If another person comes to restart to site to register now, we can just come back here. That's not under the reg confirm, but under the index.php. So you can just index.php. So this is the index file. You can just come back again to register another person. Let's see. Chiamaka Glory Ifechuku. Female. Age 21. Occupation, let's say student. Address, let's say block 32 Old Avenue. Phone number 070. Email, my username, password, register. Then it directs them to this page, so it means they've been registered. How do you know? Come back here and check. Refresh. You see Chiamaka Glory Ifechuku, it's here automatically. So it means sometimes when you're on some people's sites, even if the password is secretive, by the time you submit, they will see all your password in their database. Your username and your password, they will see it this way. So that is how we connect. But if in the case whereby you don't want somebody to just come to your site without filling all the details and the person just comes to register direct, doesn't make any sense. So we have to create a limitation. Okay, we have to create a limitation. That's from Dreamweaver. We call it validating. We have to validate this form here. So for us to validate the form, select the whole of the form like this, The whole of the form is selected like this. Then you now come to behavior. Look for behavior under Windows. Look for just behavior. So these behaviors. When you come under behaviors, then you click on this add behavior. This add behavior. Then you wait. What kind of behavior do you want to add? Validate form. Then click on it. So I want name to be required, gender required, age required. Yeah, maybe everything, but it's not compulsory. Age, you may say, okay, not really that required, you can just remove it. It means if the person wants, the person should apply. If he doesn't want, you can apply. So occupation required, address, we may say, okay, not required. It means if the person wants, the person can apply. Now for phone number required, email required. And how would the computer know, okay, this thing you've just typed is not an email? You can see it is only anything email. It means if that @ symbol is absent, it will never accept it as email. So that's why you have to check this. So username required, password required. So when you're done, you click OK. The form has been validated. Then you save, Ctrl S. When you save, now come back to okay. Review this again, F12 on the browser. So it means if anyone come here now, maybe Jude, OKK, gender, male, and the person just went out to say register. The following errors occurred. Occupation is required, phone is required, all this are required. You see. The person, okay, age 30, occupation accountant, address 42 Imam Street, phone number 01, email address. Now for that email address, now if I should put something like Jude OKK gmail.com, and I come to username and I say Judy, password maybe Judy 12345, and I click submit, register. The email or the email must contain an email address. So it's not seeing this as an email because that @ is missing. So until you put that @ then it will not recognize it. Then you now select register. So your entry has been received. That's it. Let's check our database now. Refresh, and then you see it's being populated just like that. So that will be all for our class today. I'd like us to go and create our own registration page and link it to database.